A very good afternoon, folks. Keith here from Commander Hoop Celtic. If this is your first time tuning in, please do subscribe. It helps the channel grow. A thumbs up or a comment below will be crucial in the video. We're going to talk about two players today, Kyogo and Cameron Carter-Vickers. Look, we're all dying to see Kyogo back in the hoop short. It's been a long time in my eyes. A lot of football's been played. Since then, we've been prolific, top of the league, 6 points. But we all thought that we would have seen Kyogo in some aspect feature against Rangers last Sunday when Ange dropped the hint that he's available for selection and he could be a part of the plans. He wasn't a part of the plans, unfortunately. When that team was announced on Celtic's website at 11:15 in the morning, he didn't even make the bench. So does Ange whip out the Kyogo card against St Johnstone on Saturday with a full house at Celtic Park? The chances are quite high. He was interviewed yesterday by BBC Scotland and he said that he was eager to play last Sunday, but he didn't feel it was the right decision and we could do without him. And we did do without him. We digged in deep. We got the 2 goals. We played some ugly football, some people are saying from the outside, but a win's a win. It's a crucial 3 points. He's 16 goals this season. He was on fire before he got injured. You've obviously seen that cup final, some of the goals he scored in Europe as well, and a couple of hat-tricks in there in the league. So I hope he comes off the bench, even if we give him 20 minutes, just get him up to pace, and then he could be in contention for the big game next week in the cup semi-final at Hampden. We all wanted to see Kyogo score against Rangers before the campaign finishes. We all love it, we would. It'll put an icing on the cake, you know. But I hope it happens. I'm going to talk about Carter-Vickers as well. Carter-Vickers, interest again. Wolves, Leicester and Crystal Palace. Yet again, speculation floating around. There's going to be English teams linked with Carter-Vickers after his performances for Celtic this season. Consistent, scoring goals, not leaking goals. You know, he's a confident player, and the relationship he has with the team, with the 3 that's beside him, with the midfield in front of him, and Joe Hart behind him, he's outstanding. Celtic are going to go into a bidding war to get Carter-Vickers. There's no way we're going to get Carter-Vickers for 6 million with the football he's playing for us. I'd say more likely this is going to go to 10 million. What lures them to Celtic, as we all know, is we can offer them European football. We can offer them Champions League football if we get this league over the line. Sooner, better than later, I can just get this done and dusted where I can say we're champions and we'll start talking about Champions League football. Let's do it, Celtic. Let's be ambitious. I came on yesterday onto the channel and I'm sick of repeating myself on this channel. Ange, if you want a long-term plan with Ange, even a 2 or 3 year vision with Ange, you have to give him the transfer key. You have to give him the backing. And yes, he has got the backing in the last couple of windows. We cleared out some players that weren't contributing to the cause. And Carter-Vickers has been my player of the season, in my eyes. My player of the season because what we've dealt with in previous seasons, leaking goals, he has been the answer. The cure. You could say the cure to the majority of our clean sheets this season. And that's down to being Mr. Consistent. So Carter-Vickers needs to be signed. We need to get in the room with Tottenham, his agent, get something done in the background, and then announce at the last game of the season that he's coming on the permanent deal, and then he'll report for pre-season training in the summer. Fingers crossed. We'd all love to have Carter-Vickers. There was people saying on the channel that I wanted Jota over Carter-Vickers. That's incorrect. I think Jota is box office. I do like Jota. I think he contributes a lot towards assisting goals. He's a smashing player, but I look at the defence and I'd rather have a solid defender. Most teams are calling out for centre-backs because centre-backs always dip in form, but this guy is Mr. Consistent. So let's get this over the line and we can stop talking about it. At the end of the day, we're all enjoying the football. We're all enjoying being top of the league, but we need to know where we're going as a club, crop of players that's hungry for the cause going into next season. You know, there's a few players that are going to be long 1 year deals left in their contracts. We need to address that, like the likes of Tommy Rodgers. I'd give him a new deal. Beaton, I'd give him a new deal. Dembele, I'd give him a new deal. I'm on the fence with James Forrest. I love James Forrest, as you all know, but he's been out with a lot of injuries recently, and when he does play, his stats are pretty decent as well. So I'd rather talk about James Forrest towards the end of the season, but let's get Carter-Vickers over the line and of course Jota as well if we can. So folks, hopefully we'll have Kyogo back on Saturday. He'll play some aspect of the game, and hopefully these rumours die down about Brendan Rodgers, Leicester, and about Wolves, because at the end of the day, Carter-Vickers is at the playing for a few clubs in England. Hasn't worked out for them. They weren't willing, ambitious to buy him on a permanent, so he's still under contract with Tottenham until next season. So see what happens there. Take care, folks. Hell.